Welcome back, everyone, to a cast of players, the Chronicles of Valtor, and you join our intrepid adventurers as they have made it out of the Cave of Wonders. You did touch other things, barring the lamp, and were therefore in trouble. However, upon making your way out, you did reconvene with your, effectively your employer, Denton Mao.
Oh, yeah. Jolly companion here.
Employer.
Old mate.
And you have begun to rest up as evening draws in, discovering some of the treasures that you found. You don't have to look at me like that. They're not cursed, I promise.
I don't trust you.
I mean, this is probably wise, but they're not cursed, I promise.
I like my amulet of rejuvenating animus.
Rakansi's amulet of rejuvenating.
They're a hard one.
Not anymore.
He will remind you.
Rakansi.
Not yet. So,
But he might still be knocking around.
He might be. I suspect he is.
but for now, you have taken up some rest at the mouth of the cave. It's probably around about 9 o'clock in the evening at this stage. You arrived here relatively late. Whilst your journey into the cave and all of its myriad dangers was relatively swift, it did take it out of you. You fought a demon, basically, a demon of gold.
Yep. Yeah.
And
My worst nightmare.
Nearly drowned.
in poison gas,
that was
no less.
not fun.
You nearly got killed
You
by a door.
nearly got
Yeah.
squished.
Yeah.
Squished.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah, all in a day's
Ansi
work.
protects his treasures, but you have obtained them and you are at camp at this stage. So yeah, you've had your rations, you've eaten some field rations, you've probably gone foraging. The stream that you have set up by is, it is fresh water. You have checked this, so you do have an abundance there. But is there anything in particular that anyone would like to do during your rest at camp?
What time is it?
It's about 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
What's the weather like?
Quite balmy. It's pleasant.
Balmy?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Summer's Eve. Yeah. It is. So it is effectively drawing towards the end of summertime in the Kingdom of Nemos at the moment.
Yeah.
So
Nice time of year.
yeah, for real world comparison, it's that kind of August time where occasionally the temperature drops a little bit and you get that sort of midsummer rain, but then it goes that midsummer rain when it's 25 degrees outside. I'm speaking UK weather. That's all I have reference to in terms of summer. Sorry, people that live in Arizona, I realize that you melt. But for us, that's a nice balmy summer's afternoon.
Lovely.
So it's that kind of temperature. And you are in the woods at the moment. So it is, it's not like a tropical jungle, but it is certainly enclosed. Although the area that you are in is, as you see, a bit more of a clearing.
Yeah. I'd imagine that I'm just pestle and mortaring some foraged goods, but I've probably also taken my boots and socks off.
Yeah?
If it's balmy.
Yeah.
Or even maybe dipping your feet in the water.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh.
Just a bit of advice, don't look directly at my toes.
You personally
advice.
or Gideon's?
Unpleasant. Is there a bit of stank going on?
No, they look like
Mangled?
very old man's toes. An old man that enjoys foraging.
Without
Sometimes in
shoes?
bare feet.
Yeah. You're like a
One
hobbit.
with nature.
Post making some more go-go juice, because it is essential, I'm filling up little vials in the fresh water and shaking them, and they're going different colours. And once I'm happy with a colour, I then pour it over Bertha and start cleaning Bertha with the water from the river.
Oh, what remarkable! What are you doing over there? Tell me about the composition of what's inside the vials there, boy.
I wanted to check to be completely certain that this was fresh water.
Yes.
Nothing else will do for Bertha. I can't be cleaning it with horrible silage, watered, and anything that's stinky. It needs to be perfect, fresh water for my delightful Bertha.
Marvelous. Tell me, what of the chemistry here? We're mixing it with the actual machine, I see.
No, there's just these little chemicals tell me if it's fresh. There's no saline or salt involved.
Oh, this is a testing,
Yes,
are we?
indeed.
I see, very good. It's very important to be testing, otherwise things might go awry, you see. Yes.
Yes.
Are you happy with what you found?
Dorian meanwhile is just like playing tennis, looking, and then pulls out his lute and actually starts sort of accompanying the stupidity.
Is there anything else that anyone wants to do? I mean, you will need longer to receive the benefits of the long rest. And you took about half a day's walking to get back to the city of Tracedom. So you probably don't want to leave right now. But if there is anything else that anyone would like to do during this time,
I'm gonna smoke my pipe and go to sleep.
Yeah, I'll probably drink some wine, a little snooze.
Yeah,
cuddle Bertha.
Dorian shares a drink with you, plays the lute for a little bit, and just looks into the fire, and then just gets his bedrolls out and goes down.
Curl up with Victoria she's reappeared from wherever she ended up. Just kind of stroking her, almost traumatized from what's just happened with the demon.
What is
Saying
Denton
with
doing?
Bertha.
Denton is just kind of sat by himself, just not like off by himself, but he's sat by the fire with you, like just
I'm as
listening
far
to the
away as Denton as I could possibly be.
I understand that, and I respect your decision to do so.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's just chowing away at his own rations. He has asked you, like, what's happened inside. You've explained that you've slain the dragon, so to speak. But he's asking for details. He's quite inquisitive in what specifically has happened. And you've explained a little bit to him, or not much. It's your choice, really, as to what you want to do. Would you have given the full details? Like, he's seen you poring over these magic items, and bear in mind that the magic items have announced their presence due to the enchantment that Rakansi has placed on them. It's almost like he is a salesman trying to sell his wares.
I feel like for his benefit, we should probably ham it up a little bit.
Yes.
Just that we have
I imagine.
slain the dragon, and it was very big and very scary, and he was right all along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Everyone else was crazy. They
Exactly.
said he was crazy,
Yeah.
but actually,
I've probably taken quite a lot of credit for it to Denton as well. Told
Yes.
him how I, leapt off many large things on top of the dragon, shot it in the top of its head, did all the work.
Could you all then make a performance check followed by a deception check?
Ooh.
my performance was an 8.
Followed by
Mine was an
deception.
18.
18.
Perception was
Deception, wasn't it?
deception,
Deception.
not perception. Perception was 14.
Deception?
Yes.
My
Deceiving you.
16.
So 18, 16, 8, 14.
Yes.
1423.
Okay.
23.
My performance of 10, my deception, and 19.
So you are trying to ham it up, and for every stumble that you get with the performance, it then is offset by you two. It's in your wheelhouse. You have spent some time trying to get out into the world. And so being a young girl that has been effectively in a bubble, you have retreated into your own world. So your imagination is quite high. You
What
believe
you're
you
saying
talk
is
to your
I'm
cat,
very
for example.
childish.
Basically.
Okay.
The deception as well, also, you pick apart at little details and you know when to hide them and where to move them. However, Denton believes every single word because his insight was not so good. And he's just taking it all in. You can see his eyes light up when you talk about, one of you climbed up the back of the dragon and tore down its wings. It began to take flight. It led down into you chased it down into a great underground cavern where you fell for what felt like years. You specifically were fighting him. He turned into a shadow and flame at one point. And then you were at the top of a mountain. It was really weird. No one knows how this happened. He's taking this all in. You've pulled out your pipe at this point. You're drinking wine, and he's almost reaching for your. He's not like doing it to steal it, but he's just like lights up his own pipe as well. It's just like as he's taking it in, just going like.
Yeah, I accompany everyone's version of the story in the ongoing tale with music.
And every version is different.
Yeah.
But he believes it all. Right? But what you are embellishing upon fact, like he breathed great fire at us. You did encounter fire. He then suddenly switched up to the dragon's skin shifted and he became a black dragon which breathed toxic fumes, which you encountered. He was slamming you into walls and flinging you about, which the demon was doing. You're not You're not making it up, you're simply just embellishing the truth.
Based on a true story.
It's very based on a
Yeah.
true story.
It's Hollywood.
But at a campfire in the middle of the woods, is their equivalent. And he's enraptured by every word. And you finish off the night like that. You realise that you've probably spent longer describing the story than you actually spent inside the cave. He sits down, he's almost tired after listening to it. Just, well, I'm happy to know that the beast has been dealt with, and you've received your fine rewards. I'll make sure to sing your praises when I get back to my town and village. And should anything ever come up again, I'll be sure that that my friends and my family and my peers are aware of Gregor Martwick's mighty adventures.
Now, my good man, you must remember.
I play a bad note.
You must remember not only to shout our name loud and wide to whoever you come across, but also we are out here in this wilderness dealing with these situations. You never need bother the guardsmen or those layabouts ever again. Just sleep soundly knowing that people like us exist and Gregor Martwick is in the universe dealing with all the dragons in the world. Never speak to the guardsmen again. Again, never.
Well, I mean, I might have to if you lot aren't available. I mean, what if there is another dragon, or what if there is something like a?
Well, I tell you for what. If you're ever
What if
worried,
there's like a troll or an ogre?
if you're ever worried, simply, and I start writing down an address on a piece of fabric. I don't know. I've got a quill.
Sure.
My esteemed colleague, Jortex Fuzzy Bells, will deal with any of your worries and forward them to me. And we can deal with the situation. Never talk to the guardsmen again.
Right. I mean, I suppose you're right. I wouldn't want to bother their important duties. That's what adventuring lot are like for, but very well. And he kind of becomes a little bit more sullen for the rest of the evening.
Sad.
Is there anything else that anyone would like to do?
I'm gonna smoke that pipe.
Okay. Smoke pipe, go to sleep.
Yes, please. Drink wine, go to sleep.
Drink wine, go to sleep.
Yeah, I'll if we're the last two up, I'll say I'll take the first watch.
First watch.
Yeah,
Okay,
because we will be watching.
I will curl up with Octoria and fall asleep.
Arcturia has taken a real liking to your newfound magic items. She is curling around them. You've effectively.
Can I put the doublet on the cat?
No. You do find so during your
Angry now.
during your experimentation and like investigation of the item, this is a doublet for a man, but after sort of trying things on, it's almost adjusted itself to your size.
Magic tailoring.
It shrunk a little bit and become, but it's made sure that it's still comfortable for you. You do actually try to put it on Arcturia.
Well, obviously
and it
I would.
just doesn't move.
Yeah.
However, she is underneath it. She's poking out of the neck hole, the collar, like this. But
So
obviously
cute.
she's just. She's very happy. She's got a nest now.
I kind of just don't want to wear it. Just leave it for Octoria. But no, I will wear it.
First watch happens. You are there sat listening in the moonlight at this point, streaming down through the tree line. It's maybe 11:30 at night.
Still balmy?
It's a warm summer's evening. It's like, when you're on holiday and you go to a place where the aircon is just not quite good enough and it's really uncomfortable, and you try sleeping with a sheet and then you take the sheet off, but then it's just not quite good enough, so then you're half leg in, half leg out. It's kind of like that. It's sleep, but it's perhaps not the most comfortable sleep. You are also out in the wilderness. Yeah. But the gentle lapping of the water down the stream, the occasional bird song, the light breeze swaying the trees in the evening. It's quite pleasant. Is there anything you want to do on watch?
Yeah, I said walk around the campfire regarding everyone. What's Arturian doing?
Arcturia's sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, she's curled up at effectively the end of your bedrock.
Do not hurt my cat.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Dorian, because he was watching when all this whole, these shenanigans with putting this doublet on the cat.
And did he think it was adorable?
I mean, Dorian was smiling. I was smiling. But yeah, I regard the cat more out of curiosity now that it's sleeping and still. There's obviously no features other than the fact it's got a patch, right?
It's got an eye patch, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
But it looks otherwise like a completely normal cat, right?
I'll tell you what, make an investigation check for me, please.
Ooh.
Investigation. Just a straight 10.
For what little information you have gleaned about each other at this point, you've been traveling together for maybe a week at this stage, so you have been opening up very tentatively with each other. However, you know that Acacia, her family, specifically her father, is a relatively well-known archaeologist and scholar of, not necessarily part of the scholars, but a educated man of artifacts and dig sites and archaeology. You also notice that from when you first met her, that sort of not quite well-to-do, but her clothes were quite fine. This cat is not a well-to-do cat.
No, it's like a tabby cat, right?
It's a tabby cat. It's a mongrel.
Yeah.
It is not not to say that it's not a well-looked after cat, but sometimes where cats are they look scruffy, and no matter what you do, they're just a big ball of scruff. This is not a cat that has led an indoor life. It has an eye patch, for goodness sake. It doesn't feel like what would effectively be a rich person's cat.
Right.
But otherwise, it's a cat.
Mm. Yeah, I obviously don't disturb it, but I then walk around the camp a little bit more, looking into the woods, and if there's nothing of note, then I'll sit back down and wait up my watch.
Watch goes uneventfully. Who would you like to wake up?
I'll wake up.
Because you've not discussed your order of watch, so it's all on you.
Yeah.
Clutching a gun.
I'm more worried about waking up with no belongings.
Don't take my shoes, Father.
No, I'm not sure I trust him to stay awake.
Insult.
He's alert, we'll have you know.
Dorian actually wakes Acacia up first.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you're going almost over with intent at this point, that's where the eye opens of Victoria.
Yeah, I stop and I look at the cat.
Yeah, she gets up, stretches, moves out. She trots over to you. She doesn't rub up against you. She just trots over, sits down, and looks up at you.
Yeah, I take a knee and look
Yeah,
right
she
at her.
follows you down.
Yeah.
She doesn't meow. She doesn't move. She's not purring. She's deathly silent.
Yeah. The cat's got your tongue this time, I guess, huh?
Yeah, she. Could you make a perception check, please?
Yeah. Actually, I might take my. Oh no, I can't because I haven't rested yet. Don't matter.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She's staring at you. Just.
Yeah. Do I get a sense? Is it just a completely dead stare, or is there any emotion?
Could you make a insight check, please?
Yes, I can. It's 15.
How long do you think you've been here staring at her?
How
long would you?
I would have been quite. I am. Dorian's really curious about this cat because obviously it's really unusual. This is not something you see all the time. I would think I would hold the gaze for up to a minute.
Yeah, she's not blinked once.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is just not right.
It's a dead stare. It's a dead stare. It's not
There's no
like
emotion attached to it.
No, it's not a.
I can glean,
yeah, it's not a stare of I'm interested to see what you're doing or why are you coming over here. It's just blank, just almost looking through you.
Yeah, Dorian is about to say something, then thinks better of it. I'm not going to hurt her if that's what you're thinking.
Just continue staring.
But I promise you this: if you hurt her, I'll string you up.
Completely dead. Just
And then I shake her awake.
Kick it in the stream.
As you get up to carry on moving towards Acacia, she turns around and follows alongside you. This the entire time. You wake Acacia up. Anything that you would like to do in response to being awoken from your slumber? She immediately stabs you.
I imagine she's quite a. Takes a while to wake up from a slumber, so it's just kind of really confused as to what's going on.
Yeah. I've had to wake you up because we need a watch.
Okay. I'm up. I'm awake.
Maybe if you need to go back to sleep, wake Money Sacks over there. Oh.
Okay. We'll start looking around for Octoria.
Yeah, she's you
Still looking at me
yeah,
like this?
you've woken up. She's looking up at you still.
Okay, I'll start to get up and tell her to come over, follow me.
She looks over at you, back over at Dorian. She trots over to you and then turns around and keeps staring at you as you head back to your bedroll. And you look over. She's still just staring at you.
As stream.
Yeah, I am actually at this point going. Psh.
Yeah, you do this so, and she's very quiet at this. She's just staring over. Do you hold the gaze? Do you roll over?
Yeah, no, I carry on looking whilst I get my clothes together.
Okay. Eventually, sleep takes you
Yeah.
on your watch. She is staring at Dorian the entire time.
She's not talking to me.
Look. Then eventually, like when you've fallen asleep, she turns to you. Don't like him.
Why now?
What do you mean, why now?
You don't like anyone.
This is
Yep.
true.
Feels a bit offended.
He's curious, that one.
In his defense, he did. I was talking to my cat. I'd be curious.
People talk to their animals all the time and just kind of let it go. I'm just looking out for you.
You are aware that they've seen me looking through your eyes.
Yes, but we also...
That's not normal.
Well, I mean, you say that, but, back in my day, it's pretty normal.
How normal?
Well, it's just the done thing, Animals, familiars, other people, If your magic's strong enough, you can do kind of whatever you want, really. That's what made it so fun. Nowadays, it's just a bit, imbued everywhere. But, but it'll all come back round. Don't worry. We'll get you working on it. You've got a lot of you've got a lot of work to do. But eventually, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll understand.
Okay, well, just leave it be, because you're not going to help. You're going to make him more suspicious by staring at him like a crazy
One-eyed
thing.
cat?
Yes. You're not helping our cause.
Are you helping our cause?
You wanted adventure. I brought you out on adventure.
Yeah, I know,
We
but
just bought a gold demon thing.
Yeah, but
I'm not being as loud as that. But
but you're not like, what do you have to show for it? You've got, admittedly, it's a very, very comfortable top. I do quite like it. It's very nice.
I would have given it to you if it fit you.
very
but
silky.
It didn't fit you.
No, I know, but maybe one day it will. Look, this whole thing, how long have you been away from home now?
Quite a while.
Yeah, and have you found anything, of import? Yeah. Did you keep it? No, you got it stolen off you by a bacon-loving halfling.
I tried. I lost knives trying to stop her.
I'm just saying, maybe we need to up the game a little bit, get the stakes higher, get some real treasure in our pockets.
And how do you suggest I do that?
Well, what you're doing is, I suppose, a good start. We've all got to start somewhere, but realistically, what you need to do, she is prowling around the campfire at this point. You need to just put a bit more oomph in, like put some feelers out. At the moment we've done this, which admittedly, again, very nice top. I approve, but where's the work for kings and, nobles and, people with money.
Well, we tried the noble work and that didn't exactly work out.
Yeah, that's true, but you should really read the fine print sometimes, though.
I was just too excited, I know.
I know. All right, look, okay, I'll make you a deal. I'll make you another deal. I will leave them alone, and I will try and act a bit more cat-like, okay?
Okay.
As best as I can. I will put fluff all over their stuff. I will turn their legs into my scratching posts, but I'll be purring whilst I do it, and they'll love it.
Okay.
I can start right now. She starts trotting over to Dorian.
No, leave him alone, he's sleeping.
All right. I'm just saying,
As she approaches, something by Dorian and his weapons quivers.
Do I notice?
Make a perception check for me, please.
It will be a 21.
Yeah, you see it almost shift and shudder. Okay, Arcturi turns back round to you. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He's suspicious, and yet no one's, apart from the old man, no one's bothered to ask him, why is his thing moving? And everyone this is exactly what I'm talking about. He's questioning and curious, and then he's clearly got some magic stuff.
If you can act a little bit more like a normal cat and stop making yourself and me look very suspicious, maybe keep an eye out. Because you might be able to see what's going on.
Yes. All right.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
It's
sorry.
okay. It's all right. It's cat humor. It's not cat humor because anyone could have one eye. You could ask I forgot their name. That's how important they are to me compared to you, Acacia. They're a means to an end, and that end should be you getting a whole bunch of artifacts and taking most of them back to where they belong.
That is exactly what we set out to do.
Yeah. But for now, look, I will try and act a bit more like a normal cat. You try and act like an adventurer.
Okay, deal.
And is all of this conversation telepathic, so it's i.e. silent?
I would probably be doing it telepathically.
You would do it
because everyone's asleep.
Yeah. Could you make a perception check for me, please?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
13.
Your watch continues uneventfully for however long you want it to.
Mm-hmm.
It is, how long did you reckon your watch was? About 3 hours?
I went for about 3 hours, a bit longer than normal.
It's maybe 2:30 in the morning when you started your watch.
Okay.
So it's about, how long would you like to do the watch for?
I'd probably do about 2 hours.
Okay, so it's about 4 in the morning. Who would you like to take over your watch?
My buddy here.
Okay.
Trust him.
Could you just wake me up like that?
Yes. I'll actually send Octoria over to gently prod you awake.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a bit nicer than me.
She begins to trot over, and then you see her take a moment, and then she gently moves over, and she begins to rub up against you around your neck and your face. she
I'm going to standing like not quite over you, but
right. So
near
the
enough.
cat's here, and you're okay.
It then trots off.
Yes.
Would you like to take the next watch?
No.
Can I convince you?
I knew this guy can't be trusted.
Would the sun be rising at all at this point?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's
Still
that
quite-
sort of witching hour type.
I'm not going to do it in a malicious way. I'm just going to take my foot and
Not in a malicious way. I'm going to kick a man away.
come on. Come on.
Hello. Is it time to get up?
It's time for you to get up.
Oh, marvelous.
Look, you can wake Gregor up in a couple of hours.
Is it my turn to do the watch?
Yes.
Yes.
Kick.
Good. Very well. Okay, here we are. Yes. Lovely. Did you see anything?
No,
all?
absolutely nothing.
No.
It should be fine.
Marvelous. Well, everything
I'm
should
gonna
be
just-
fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. He just sort of walks over to the stream, just goes. There we are. Marvelous. Oh, very refreshing. Morning. Here we are. Yes. Off to sleep with you.
Good night.
Take the cat
Yep.
with you if you wouldn't
Gonna
mind.
Scoop.
Yes. Yes. Ooh, yes. Right, here we are. Ready for the watch.
Is there anything in particular you would like to do during your watch?
No, I think I'll just sort of just stroll around a little bit. Have a look what's going on. I think I've already done some foraging.
Yeah,
Don't want to go too far.
I understand.
Like eating.
Could you make a perception check for me, please?
Yes. My perception is not very good. Very sleepy. 7.
You're pacing around the campsite, effectively. Could you place yourself where you would like to be at this point?
Why do you need to get models
You're there.
involved?
Oh, there I am.
It's representative so that the audience can have an indication of where.
I think
Yeah, I'm not actually in the river.
gonna be here. Be here. Because I'm not going back in the
I'm going
cave
to go
because you
to my
slew the
bed.
dragon. I'm ready for action
That's my
of
bed.
any type.
Shall I put
Very
us all on
awake.
our beds?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
but-
that.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
You're this one. And this guy can hang out here. Sure, why not?
Denton actually made up a really ragged tent.
Oh, he's in the tent, is he?
Oh, there is a tent there!
Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't put him in it.
No, but. Well, I'll tell you what, take him off because he's inside the
He's in
tent.
the tent.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking him as my prize.
I would have been boiling one of my mixtures on the fire. I think it's probably ready. I'm going to take that.
Okay,
Let it cool down a bit.
sure. Could you make a medicine check for me, please?
Can. Medicine, you say? Medicine 12.
Yeah, you sort of get around about right. Yeah, so you take it out. You pull out a set of small tongs from your pack. Yes. Dunk it into the water. You know that it won't affect the viscosity and the potency of it, but it will get it cooler quicker, ready for
It's a good one,
imbibing.
I say to myself.
However,
Oh dear.
whilst you are doing this, you have not noticed the slinking movements
Bloody cat!
Yeah.
You leave her alone.
of
Not.
the large
Oh no! Oh no!
approaching
Ah.
from around you.
Have I noticed them now?
Could you make another perception check for me, please?
Okay.
Katie, could you put that one over there?
Over
Seems
here.
to be some sort of a problem here on this table.
Another problem is I've rolled another 7.
Oh no.
Would
Unfortunately,
Victoria notice the bristling danger?
Hello.
no.
Good evening. Hello.
Unfortunately, you will all be surprised in this first round of combat. So if you could all roll initiative for me, please. You are still surprised for this first round of combat, but they do announce their arrival. The larger one, the one over here with the blood around its mouth, caked on, fur is thick and matted, lets out a deep guttural howl, not a normal wolf's howl.
Oh no.
And almost at this command, the 3 other wolves move in and begin to savage. Oh, goodness me.
The savage themselves?
Oh, no.
I don't want to be savage.
Begin to savage. If you could move this one there to Gideon and this one here. Who is the closest? That is Gregor. So they move in to pounce and attack you. The one on you. So you've dunked it in, and as you've pulled it up, you see this wolf bounding towards you with a surprising quietness against the ground. And then it is on you.
Oh no.
He does hit you. Could you make a strength saving throw, please?
Yes. Oh, I'm so strong. 21.
21. Okay. The wolf pounces on you, and at that last moment, you hear the push of gravel, and you turn as it begins to leap down upon you. You pull up your arm. It begins to clench down, savaging into your arm, but you are not knocked prone.
It was that good whiff.
Yeah.
Do
Whiff
take
the potion.
Now, because your rest has been interrupted, you have received the benefits of a long rest. You two will only receive the benefits of a short rest.
Okay.
You'll be able to spend some hit dice.
But spells aren't back.
Spells aren't back.
Okay.
You will not receive the benefits of any rest at the moment. You do take 6 points of piercing damage as the jaw clamps down upon you. Against you, Gregor,
Oh, does that mean I've got any?
you are not healed.
Oh, I think I'm dead.
You shouldn't be.
I think I scribbled it
Yeah,
out.
we were all pretty bad.
You're all pretty wounded, but you all had about 25% of your hit points left because you two definitely had 5. You had 7.
I've lost
I think you had-
16.
So am I fully healed again now because of the
You
long
are
rest?
fully healed now. You two could spend. You
Some hit die?
could have used a hit die during your watch.
Is it just one hit die?
You can just spend the one
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
because you would be restoring it. Anyway.
Darn.
Just because you know that your watch will interrupt your flow. You are still alive, but you are being currently mauled by a wolf. On Gregor,
7. Got 7 back.
he
I got
does
7, everyone.
hit you. You do take
Their own thing.
8 points of piercing damage.
Blimey!
And you are already prone, so he is savaging away at you because you are currently sleeping. On to you there, Dorian.
You can't. I'm sleeping. Obviously.
You take a total of 5 points of piercing damage. But that was their round. It then goes to you. The surprise round has now ended. It comes to the larger wolf, who slinks forward but is almost prowling around, waiting for an opportune moment to strike. We come back round to the one on you, Gideon.
Does my pendant work yet?
It will work. You are attuned to it.
Yes.
It
What do I have
doesn't
to
take
do to it?
It doesn't take any action to do. You can just use the power of the pendant. However, as he's savaging down on you, you bat him away.
Oh, marvelous.
The one on you.
Marvelous.
You are prone. What is your armor class?
15!
The wolf has pounced out and has begun mauling you. At this point, you've instinctively pushed out with Bertha and are now holding him up. He's snapping and snarling away, but he does miss, despite the advantage for prone. On you, Dorian. That is also a miss because I'm rolling like a peanut. I rolled a 3. Because what? Oh wait, what is your armor class?
My AC is 14.
I rolled a 3 and an 8, so it didn't become a 14. Oh, my surprise ambush has failed! However, forgive me, Gregor, you should have gone before the wolf. Now, he did miss you, so it won't cause any issues there, but so be it.
Would we have had any reaction after the first hit?
So when you're surprised, basically you skip your first round of combat.
Yeah.
You cannot make any reactions.
Okay.
However, now the surprise round has ended. You are awoken by being mauled by dire wolves.
So only now we can grab weapons.
Now
and
you
stuff
can
like that.
grab weapons and whatnot. Gregor,
Yes.
please.
So I can attack.
You can
normally?
attack.
If I
you
use
are
a-
currently prone, so you would need to get up, which would take half your movement. Otherwise, your attacks will be at disadvantage.
And then if I'm using any of my spells, I'm at disadvantage because it's close.
Yes, to make a ranged spell attack, yes, it would be a
Right.
disadvantage.
Well, I feel like I'll try and get up anyway because I'm battling with the beast.
Okay.
But whilst doing so, I imagine if Bertha's being my defensive line and the wolf's trying to go with me, I'd pull up my other pistol and try and shoot under the creature.
Okay.
So yes, do I
One
hit?
attack roll, please. It will be at disadvantage.
I can still use my new Grakansian ring of resplendent reliability.
Yes, so that's a permanent buff. You don't need to do anything about that. So actually, your initiative would have been even better.
Magic.
Doesn't matter,
So is it disadvantage when I do 2 d20?
2d20s, yeah.
It's
been a while since we played.
Oh, marvellous. That is with my ring a 24.
Oh, you hit. Yes, please roll your damage. Bang! The shot goes straight into the chest.
7 7 damage!
7. Okay,
Nice.
ouchie, indeed. So
Get away, beast!
the wolf takes this big blow. It almost jumps back a little bit and then moves back round to a snarling position. Anything else that you would like to do?
Can I get fully up or get away from the
So
wolf?
it will take half your movement to stand up, so you will be able to move 3 squares effectively because you will only have a 15-foot move to move.
Imagine I'll shuffle backwards away from the beastie.
Okay. He does lunge out as you do so, but you manage to get back just in time. The attack of opportunity missed.
Marvellous.
Shuffle him back. The wolves have now, so we've gone back in time a little bit because of Gregor's initiative. We now come to Dorian.
Right. I imagine that I've suddenly rudely torn awake as this wolf's probably grabbed my arm and is trying to tear it off. I immediately lash out to grab my rapier, and the whip of its own accord, which is coiled just beneath it, wraps around my arm and its snout, which in layman's terms, basically I'm grabbing both weapons.
Okay,
It sounds
very
cool
good.
this way. I'm going to bring the rapier up. This is Rakanzi's rapier, right up into its body.
Okay.
Here we go. No, I'm not. I don't have inspiration, do I?
You have not received
Because
your
you need a long
inspirations
rest.
back. Yes.
Long rest.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't think so. I've rolled effectively a 9.
No.
The whip, however, that would be a 10.
10 is a miss, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah, so you wrap it around the snout and it wrenches free. But we come then to, did you want to move at all?
No, because I'll give off. No.
Okay, we come to Acacia.
Cool. Well, I'm still lying in my bed, so I'm going to grab both my daggers.
You've heard what's
Yeah.
going on at this point, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my daggers and I'm going to do a really cool backwards roll to get onto my feet
Okay.
with the
Oh,
daggers.
Nice.
That is cool.
And then whip round
Nice.
here and try and stab one of my daggers between his shoulder blades
Okay.
to stop him. This is my +1 dagger.
Attack the first.
I'm assuming that will be a hit because that's a 25.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yes. My damage,
And this is on the one that's
Is-
fighting Dorian?
yes.
Okay,
So that will be a 5 on the damage.
5 total.
5 total on the damage.
Roll a 1.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Did you want to add sneak attack?
I will of course
Because you
be
can
adding
add sneak attack.
That was quite sneaky where you got out your
Yeah,
bedroll.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Sneaky.
So 2d6.
2d6?
2d6. So sneak
Oh, the
attack.
sneak attack is just
automatically-
the-
Yeah, it's been a little while since we played, so
Sorry.
I've got to remind everyone and stuff.
My sneak attack, it's just 2d6 damage?
Yep, so it just adds
7.
2d6 damage when you hit someone that is fighting one of your friends. Okay, so
That's a
yeah,
7.
the dagger goes deep into the
Yes.
thick corded muscle of the shoulder blades of this direwolf, and it yelps in pain. But you still have your offhand attack if you
Yep.
so wish.
Yeah, no, I will be. I'll be wrenching that one out, trying to scare the wolf a little bit more, and then go with my offhand attack. Note that one, I was a bit too enthusiastic with the first one.
You wrenched it out so far
Yeah,
that you
I
dropped
can't.
your other dagger.
I
No
didn't
way.
drop it. Don't make me lose my weapons.
Not losing your weapons unless you choose to throw them.
Not
That's your
throwing
choice.
them.
Anything else that you would like to do?
I'm going to stay in combat.
Okay,
Let's
very
do that.
good. We come then to the tent. Denton sticks his head out. Oh, blimey, they're back for old Denton! Closes the tent. We come to Gideon. You currently have...
Is that it? Is that what he's done? He's gone back in the tent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him.
We come to Gideon. This wolf is mauling away at your arm, but you have managed to back free of the beast.
That's nice. So because I've used my magic pen of rejuvenating animus, I can rage now.
You can use it to generate a rage, yes.
Lovely. I imagine that the concoction he made on the fire is a bit too hot, so he's sort of had to put it down for a minute.
Okay.
Very. I mean, as carefully as he can whilst
Okay.
he's being attacked by a wolf. But yes. Anyway, I will. Well, hello.
Are you entering a rage?
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's wild magic time.
Oh, baby!
Roll a d8. Let's find out live.
Here we go. Where does the warp take me? A 7.
7. As you pop the potion, you feel a warmth flowing through you. You curl your toes into the ground, feeling the soil and the grass beneath your feet.
Feels nice, doesn't it?
It feels really nice. you feel real connected to the earth right now. So connected, in fact, that from where your toes have curled into the dirt, vines and flowers begin to grow around you. and you can see them curling up around the wolves. Until your rage ends, the ground within 15 feet of you, so 3 squares, is difficult ground.
Okay.
So all of those wolves will be at half movement.
Good. So I've wrenched him off. I'm now effectively a man of the forest, and holding my wooden handle, which is also of the forest. I feel more connected to that than usual. Bang! Right on his big stupid head.
On his snout, are you recklessly?
No. Yes.
Always reckless,
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Extra d20, attack with advantage.
That's better. 24.
That's a hit.
24. Lovely. And then it's a D8, right? D10. No, hang on, I've got it.
D8 plus 3. Okay, are you attacking one-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed.
That's D10 then.
D10.
And you're
Oh,
raging,
D10.
so it's plus
That's a
5.
D10.
D10.
That's a D10.
Plus 5, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 points of damage total. Okay,
Yes.
very nice. So the wolf is almost being pulled down to the ground by these vines.
Yes.
As you bang bring the axe round, it sinks deep into.
I feel like it's toppled as well because of my weapon mastery.
No, it's not.
It's not toppled.
No,
Fair
it's
enough.
not, yeah. It is not toppled, I'm afraid. We come then to the bloody mouthed one. It pounces upon you. The time to strike is now.
Okay, can I do my mage armor?
So you already have mage armor. Did you want to?
Oh,
cast
sorry.
a shield?
Yes, can I cast a shield, please?
You can cast
Thank you.
shield. Okay.
I can cast a shield.
Pretty cool.
You almost instinctively the armor. It's almost like a life jacket. It puffs out ever so slightly, and then it shoot in. But you notice that there's this shimmer around it now.
So pretty.
It's not still on the cat, is it? You're not having to
No,
use
no,
it as a
Technically,
shield.
plus 5 to my already increased one armor.
Yes. So your armor class is now
21.
21.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is he almost bounces off, and because he's not hit you, you do not need to make a strength saving throw to be knocked prone. That's very cool. It lets out a. It's
That's probably not good.
bone chilling to your core. But we come round to Gregor.
Yes, Gilligan. I'm going to shoot the wolf in its face.
Okay. Poor little pup.
Because I need time to power up Bertha, don't I? So I'm
So
having to.
Bertha takes a full action to
Yeah,
do
I'm-
and a bonus action to utilize. So you could power up Bertha and use Bertha, but you wouldn't be able to fire your flintlock.
Difficult decisions. I am going to pop my eyeball out once more.
Excellent.
But I'm like, sorry, girl. Power up Bertha. So that's my full action. The bonus action, I can fire it.
You can fire it as a bonus action, yes. Which variant of Bertha are you using?
If I were to use the flamethrower, would it catch the tenter light? Or would we be okay?
Where are you?
I'm here. So I'm imagining the cone might miss it, but I'll be too careful.
No, you can do it that way.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you can bypass the tent.
Good. Right, I will go for my
He's just like,
flamethrower
is it
and the
good?
shotgun because I feel I want to set this wolf on fire.
The pup, okay.
Yeah, a little pop-up. So that is 2d8.
Yes, it is. Provided that, what is it, a dex saving throw I need to do?
I believe so.
I fail.
Can I borrow a d8?
Of course. There you go.
Thank you. Oh, that is 12 bits of damage.
Oh, the puppy is singed and you you can see the outline of this wolf just
You disturbed my slumber!
the wolf effectively in fact that's fine. The wolf then, is there anything else that you want to do?
Are those all my actions, I believe?
You've done action to activate Bertha,
and a bonus action to fire.
You can move, but
I mean,
up to you.
I'll just shuffle further from the wolf.
Sure.
I imagine I'm moving backwards at the same time.
The wolf is just outside of the difficult vines caused by Gideon, so it effectively begins to roll around into the water. It's on fire, the poor thing. The other wolves, so on to Gideon. You attack recklessly. He does hit you.
No.
Yes, he does.
No, thank you.
Yes, he does for 4 points of damage, which is halved because you are raging.
Yes!
The
Like
one,
Trevelyan over here.
the one on The one on Dorian now having a greater threat because you've basically done nothing to it, whereas Acacia has hurt it.
I'm the damage dealer.
You are. Yeah. I'm on my
And
back
I
with my
blade
arm
at this
ball.
point,
Your
or can you
armor-
only do one reaction?
You can only do one reaction. Your turn hasn't come around, but your shield does last until
Okay.
your start of your next turn. So you're still armor class 21, which means I miss.
very
Again,
tough,
you're almost standing there
very
just going,
scary.
I'm
Amazing.
The
invincible.
best I've ever felt in my life.
That is the 3 wolves. We come to Dorian.
The minute it lets go of my arm, the whip uncoils and then just goes into my hand. But Rakanzi's blade suddenly glows, and I will cast True Strike.
Okay, nice. So let you use your charisma modifier instead.
So hopefully that will be a little bit better. It's only one better. It's 11.
So that's with your proficiency, and so you got +5 to that. So you rolled.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Oh, it looked like a 9.
It's definitely a 6.
that is a miss, I'm afraid.
The blade glows, but that's all it does. I don't know how it makes the thing behind me.
A very pretty trinket.
But I then get up onto my feet.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you want to do?
No.
Okay, cool. We come back round to Acacia.
Oh, I got a big scary wolf.
You do. You there's a lot of scary wolves.
Oh, this is the best scary wolf.
Kill it!
I can't kill the big one, but I might be able to kill the little one to try and
big one,
take off the damage elsewhere. So I am going to keep going into the little one.
The one that you've been attacking. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm going to keep going to the little one. I'm going to see if I can get it in the same spot and do some decent damage. Yes, 100%, because that's a
baby!
I forgot criticals were a thing for a second.
Crit
So-
with the same wound. That's right.
To remind everyone of how we're ruling criticals here. So the first point of damage that you do, so the first D4 is just maximum 4.
Okay.
So it'll be
Seven.
So it'll be
Oh,
plus
8.
plus D4. Did you want to sneak attack? Because then it'll be 4d6.
Obviously.
Because you double the crit dice.
4d6.
Here's a D6.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
so you've done 8 plus D4 plus 4d6.
4d6. 3, 4, 5 on the d6. And then the d4 is a 1.
You only roll 3d6.
Did you only roll 3d6? Roll
Only-
another d6.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
another 1.
So you've done 8 plus how much?
So it was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You've done 6 total plus 8.
Yes, you're only 3 ones.
Yes.
That's amazing on 4d6.
a critical hit! I mean, you still kill it. I was really hoping that it was going to explode.
I tell you what it was. I pulled the dagger out and then it was death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Please take your wolf
Swiss wolf.
prize.
Thank
You do
you.
still have your movement and bonus action and offhand attack if you so wish. You're just going to stand there looking at the dagger going, "You idiot, you embarrassed me in front of all my new friends."
Look, you're the special dagger. This is the old dagger that I had. Old Trusty is going to go up and into the mouth of the...
Introduce
the
this
big
into
wolf.
the leader.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to try and get him under the jaw.
Tale of two halves, isn't it?
What happened?
Roll a 1.
Okay, very good. We come over
I
to
don't
Gideon.
trust anything.
Did I hit him before? I did,
did,
didn't
yeah,
I?
it was a
Okay,
palpable
very good.
hit.
A palpable. Well, he's going to take another palpable hit.
Okay.
Can I have one?
You need a D20?
Yes.
Reckless?
Reckless.
Okay.
Two-handed. 23.
Oh yeah, this is a hit.
23. D10.
D10 plus
That's
5.
a D12. Cheating. Where's my D10? Here we go. 7.
7. Okay.
7 pieces of damage.
Another big hit into the wolf. Yelps in pain.
Is it
and-
topple yet?
Oh yeah, the topple.
It's a con save.
It fails. Yes. It goes down, and then you look down and the vines almost begin to crawl over it. It's going to make it actually quite difficult for the beast to get up at this point.
Stupid wolf.
So that could be him basically out of it. But we come round to the pack leader. You've tried to go into the underjaw. It's moved out the way, lets out another horrible howl, and pounces
I will blade
down on
ward
you. Okay,
at
that's
this point.
fine by me. He still hits you.
Damn.
You take 9 points of piercing damage. I need a strength saving throw, please.
A 5 is not good, is
You are
it?
prone as well, so you have been pinned by this direwolf.
9?
You took 9 points of damage, and it's
Okay.
the jaw is snarling towards you, almost going in very slowly for the death bite.
Victoria, help me.
We come to Gregor.
I'm gonna shoot this wolf again.
Okay, very good.
He disturbed my
Is
slumber.
this the one in the river?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, if he's in the river, can I still do damage to him with my fiery weapons?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's excellent. Can I imagine he must be pretty unhealthy at this stage?
He's not looking great, but
Yeah,
none of them are, quite frankly.
That's excellent news.
Poor little pups.
Well, I'll first do my shotgun to open proceedings. If he's thinking he's going to extinguish the fire, he's got another thing coming.
Sure.
So that just goes off, but you need to make a dexterity
A
saving throw, I
dexterity
believe.
saving throw. He does pass, so he will take half damage.
Half damage. Can I borrow your D8
course,
again,
go
please?
for it.
Thank you.
The plethora.
That is less exciting. That is 5.
5, so
I do
damage.
total there.
Okay, so he takes a little bit, but it's almost like half covered in water at this point, so it's not too fussed by it.
With my bonus action, I'll try and flintlock him as well.
As your full action, yeah.
Yes. That will be a 12 with my +7 to cast.
Okay, a 12. That is a miss, I'm afraid.
Oh no!
The boom shot sails past the wolf's head. At this, it then leaps forth.
Not ideal.
Well, did you want to move?
Yes. I mean, I'll move to. I feel we'll go back to back, so we can't get any wolves
Okay.
coming up from behind us.
It pounces upon you.
Uh-oh.
He misses! Because I rolled like an idiot. Okay, fine. The one on you there, Gideon, he misses as well.
Of course, he's going vines.
Yeah, but he did have to attack with disadvantage because he's basically prone, tangled up. He's picking it himself up, but he was snapping at your heels and you just took a step back effectively. That's it for those wolves. We come then to Dorian.
Okay, so having just gotten up, because you killed the wolf that was mauling me, and then as I get up, I see you're knocked down.
I helped you, bro.
I will help you, yeah. I'm going to go into like a Vega from Street Fighter forward tumble.
Oh, cool.
As I do so, yeah.
Wolf next to.
Vega.
Oh, is it in my
Gregor.
own threat range? Am I?
Yes, yeah, he will snap out
I'm
at
still
you.
going to do it anyway because I'll come to help.
Hi, missus.
Yeah, that's why I do the tumble to get out. And the blade again unleashes a bit of a glow and goes straight through the heart of this beast.
Nice.
Does it?
Or does it? Oh, yes, it does.
Yes.
That's a 20 now.
So that is a hit. So D8, but plus your
Plus my
charisma bonus
charisma
because you're
bonus,
using
yeah.
True Strike.
Here we go. It is 6 points of damage.
The blow shunk goes in. You're aiming for the heart, but this is a beast of just raw muscle and animalistic rage. It goes in, but it is just not quite enough to do.
Lost in sinew.
Yeah, effectively. We come to Acacia.
So he's like snapping at me, I assume.
Yes, so you've just seen this almost slight glow to the blade go into it, and it's but it snaps back at Dorian, and then but keeping one almost bloodshot red eye upon
One
you.
eye, you say?
Ah.
Am I attacking with disadvantage because I'm prone?
Well, because you're prone.
I'm going for the eye then.
Oh, it's so sad.
Is that a 20 and not?
20 and a 2.
Two does
What happens
miss.
if you get advantage and disadvantage?
They cancel each other out.
I'll go with the. I'll
20.
try with my other dagger then.
No, just go with the 20 because you would have only rolled one die.
Not how it works. Like your offhand attack.
That is a 15.
A 15. That is a hit. I'm afraid you cannot sneak attack though because you are attacking with
Yes,
disadvantage.
I understand. But I do. Oh, do 2 bits of damage.
2 bits of damage. Okay.
I kind of like scrape the
Yeah,
eyeball.
you scratch out against its face.
I blind him a little bit.
You blind him a little bit,
little bit?
but not much.
Okay.
We come to Gideon.
I
The
am.
beast you are fighting is not looking too healthy. It's currently also enraptured. I mean, it is in vines. Yes. Ensnared.
Because of he's ensnared, I'm actually going to move away.
He does try to snap out at your heels with an attack of opportunity, but because of disadvantage, he misses.
I refuse!
Shall I help you?
So I'm actually going to come over this way
Help me.
to deal with the giant beasts and help my friends.
It's a major problem.
And like a falling tree in the woods, the nature theme here,
Okay.
I come down upon him with great vengeance and furious anger.
Ah, very good.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
An
Can't just
11.
make faces.
An 11 was my best efforts.
11 total.
Yes.
You barrel
Sleepy
into
old man.
You barrel into the beast,
Have your
and
dice
it
back.
Yeah, not very
doesn't
good.
budge
No.
Use this one next time.
Thanks.
on Acacia.
Aw.
No blade ward.
You blade. Okay. I rolled a 4.
I'm so tough. I'm invincible.
The disadvantage offsetting the advantage that he would have received for attacking you prone, you almost instinctively, you've dragged the blade across the eye and then made a flourish with the inscription that you know from your learnings to it snaps out and almost gets like a mouthful of dirt.
Bit grim.
Yeah, it's
No one
not
wants
very
to be
nice for
dead.
it.
Woof.
Gregor,
So it's missed me as it's tried to attack
it
me.
tried
Like
to leap
jump-
down
yeah.
upon you and you've
So
taken that step back.
As I've stepped back, can I point blank Bertha it on the way through?
Yeah.
A dexterity saving throw.
What is your DC?
That'll be a 15.
He fails.
Ooh! So 2d8 again. Sorry, can I borrow your dice once
Yes,
more?
just
Thank
take
you.
it. Take the dice.
Oh, that is an 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Oh, flat voice.
The wolf is screeching and howling in pain at this point. It's illuminated the area, and as you've done so, you've seen out the corner of your eye the effectively the pack leader has glanced over and is sort of snarling, like rotten.
Not happy with me.
No, he's not. Anything else?
Is
you'd
that
like?
wolf now dead?
No, it's still alive. It's on fire.
It's on fire. I want to do the cool thing. Can I do the cool thing?
Do the cool thing.
What's the cool thing?
I think Gregor would have assumed the fiery conflagration means it's not long for this world. So I want to shoot across the camp now with my flintlock and go for the one that's trapped in the vines.
Okay,
nice.
that will be at disadvantage because it is prone.
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah,
They
do
are
it.
meaningless to you.
Ah, it's a natural 20!
It's a 20.
Yes!
Big stats at disadvantage.
No, he rolled two 20s.
Another 20.
I do still hit because I get a 19.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, it could have been glorious.
could have been. Could have been.
Could have been.
hit your
I
damage,
do hit my
sir.
damage. The damage. 3.
3.
Why is this advantage when the wolf's prone?
Because you're not next to it. It's on the ground. If you're trying to shoot something that's, otherwise no one would have ever gone into trenches in warfare. The wolf is still alive. It's so covered in these vines and flowers at this point. It's actually quite pretty. It's making a little mouth, but it makes your shot hard to aim. So it is unfortunately not dead yet. The wolf does try and snap and get up out of the vines, but because of all these vines and the difficult ground that it's in, it effectively stands up, snaps free, like pulling free, and doesn't have the movement to get to you. So it's snapping at your heels, but not quite enough. You've taken the shot over there. This wolf on fire leaps upon you. That is a hit, I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
You take a total of 6 points of piercing damage, and could you make a strength saving throw, please?
Yes, I can. Oh, hello. That is. Oh, it is just a 17. I thought I had a bonus.
Just a 17.
Just a 17.
You're
I thought it was going to be crazy.
So you've gone bang with Bertha. This wolf is on fire. It's clamped down upon you, trying to maul you and push you down with its sheer weight, as well as being on fire. But you have managed to use Bertha to interpose between the two of you. Could you all make a perception check for me, please?
Oh no.
Hang on, let me use the right dice.
Yeah, boy. 21.
16.
18.
18?
15.
Cool. You do all hear in the distance, relatively far away.
No.
Oh, Nelly.
Go back to sleep.
But we come round to Dorian.
Yeah, I immediately retract the blade from the sinew. Stay down! And then I try and drive the blade through its neck. Ooh. Oh, this wasn't True Strike, by the way. It's just a normal.
This is just a normal attack.
Yeah. 22.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yes. You take 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay, the beast still stands.
And then the whip wraps around its torso and digs in with the barbs. No, it doesn't, no.
Okay, that's fine. We come. Anything else? We come to Acacia.
Well, I literally can't do anything except try and stab my way out of this situation.
Okay,
So I'm going to keep trying that.
very good.
At
Crazy,
disadvantage.
crazy strategy you're taking.
Yeah, I'm kind of trapped. Yeah, 11.
There's a miss. Offhand.
Yeah. Nope, never mind.
Okay, very good.
I'm just going to stay on the ground and hope I don't die.
You don't want to do anything else?
Can I
You want to use a bonus action disengage to...
can I disengage while I'm prone?
Yeah, you would lose half your movement, so you would
okay.
effectively just go, nope, tuck and roll.
Okay, well, tucking and rolling and tucking and rolling and tucking and rolling. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's about right. We come to Gideon.
Yes. So using my primal genius, the miss was actually a distraction.
Oh, I see.
Now I can do an upswing and take his head off.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Double death for you. 21.
That's a hit.
21. Ready? Ready to die?
Need to.
Ready to die? Oh, 14.
14!
Okay.
Oh, toppled.
A topple?
Toppled.
Oh, he's toppled as well.
Hey!
Savage.
The blow is huge.
I'm toppled.
The creature goes down and your vines have begun to slink towards it. The pack leader lets out a whimper and a howl and begins to disengage,
Oh, no.
almost sounding the retreat. But the vines and the prone have effectively meant that it can only get to about there.
Oh.
Gregor, you are next. You see the wolf look over towards its leader and begins to snarl and slink back from you. But it is your turn before it gets to do anything.
Can we do a check of opportunity because he's running away?
No, because he's specifically disengaged. So he's taking it. He's snapped himself out and then effectively backed up, like snarling at you in a defensive posture.
The wolf is still on fire, yes?
I mean, it's dying down a little bit. It is damp.
Time for a top up. I'll shoot it again with Bertha.
Oh,
5 fails.
No one escapes from Bertha. Look, that's it.
2d8 damage.
Oh, that's another 11.
Oh, please describe what happens to this wolf.
I imagine it just sort of disintegrates. It's been on fire. There's not much left to it at this stage. It's like mostly skeletons. It's like, turns into a mouldering heap
Okay.
of slurry.
Yeah, please take the wolf.
Thank you.
Anything else that you'd like to do?
be careful, it's hot.
Hey, you're
You're
gonna eat well tonight.
So that other wolf's back up now?
Yes, so they're both standing. However, the vines are curled around.
I mean, the big scary wolf seems like a problem, but also more wolves is more problems. So I think I'll have a flintlock pop at the weaker wolf.
Okay.
Just to see if I can. Oh no, that is a 15.
That's a hit.
Splendid. The damage.
Stood up at this point.
Oh, there's 2.
2. It's still standing.
It's got vendetta against
This
it.
poor wolf over here
Goodness
is
me.
trapped in vines. He's been shot twice. He's had 2 axe blows, and yet he's still like the sweet release of death is not coming for this wolf. However, the wolf does begin to turn tail. Cannot get particularly far because of the vines. That's about as far as it can get because it's going to take the dash action. Thank you. I can't.
Very
reach.
welcome.
Dorian.
The whip of almost its own accord lashes round because I won't chase this big wolf.
But you do have
Maybe
reach
I
on a
will.
whip.
I do have reach. Maybe I will. I'm going to hit it with the whip first. Oh yes, I do hit it with the whip. That will be a 23.
That's a hit.
Yeah. So it's just D4. It's 3 points of damage.
Please describe what happens to the pack leader.
Hey!
So the whip lashes out, wraps around its hind legs. Get over here! Pulls the whip over. That's it. And then the sword goes through the top.
Oh!
They're wolves, they're trying to murder us!
Please take your price.
As the whip unwraps itself from the hind legs, Dorian looks at you all and says, "That's a wrap."
I've been waiting 15 episodes for that one.
You all immediately take 15 points of psychic damage.
I'm dead. It was a good way to go, everyone. Nice knowing you.
The pack leader is no more. We come to Acacia.
Kill
The
it.
wolf is fleeing
Get
into
it.
the woods towards the sound of other wolves.
Get its friends. Oh.
I'm going to throw a dagger.
Do you do this as part of your backwards, like fireman's roll? Stand up.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I'm calling back to then go forward with the
Are
knife.
you using your main dagger?
I don't want to lose it though.
There's
Why
loads
not?
of daggers.
Fine.
Just hit it.
I'll use the main dagger. I'm no disadvantage here now.
Hit it in the bits. Oh no.
It's a 13.
A 13.
Oh, okay.
That is a hit.
Hey!
Me, I'm so good.
I mean, oh yes.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
That is a 5 damage.
Please describe what happens to the
Nice.
fleeing wolf.
It's just a bit of a basic one because he's kind of still tangled up in the things. He just goes tumbling forward like a buffoon. Yeah.
Goes forward. You actually can hear an audible snap of like the neck as it hits the ground at
I
a really
feel bad
bad
for killing wolves.
at a really bad angle.
It's mine.
The wolves are no more, and a silence falls across the clearing. You can hear in the distance. But it's about the same distance as it was previously.
Okay.
Perhaps the pack leader, in its escape attempt, and the howl that it unleashed was one of warning and one of perhaps this meat is not quite right.
I howl back by firing into the air.
But that is the end of the session for now. The end of the session for now, yes. The end of this particular session, and we'll be back in the next session. So
Nice.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I saved that one. Pat myself on the back. Top tier DM over here. Thank you very much for joining us. You have fought off the dire wolf attack. And killed them all. So there are corpses of wolves all around you. Your rest was interrupted, but it is very, very early morning, so you may choose to continue to kip it off or get back to town to safer environs. That is your choice, but we'll find out what choice you make in the next episode. So thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you then.